Future homeowners, have you ever wondered how to turn your dream of owning a home into a reality? Then you are in the right place. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss this, because we're going to help you figure out how to open the door to your dream home and keep your finances in check. All right, I think there's three main questions you need to ask yourself. First question is, what is my total monthly budget for housing? How much do you want to spend on housing each month? Now, this includes, if you're going to have a mortgage, your taxes, your insurance, the total cost. But to do that, you've obviously got to know, how much am I making and how much am I spending? If you don't know how much you're making and how much you're spending, how are you going to know how much you want to spend on your house? So track that if you hadn't, and then figure out, how much can I spend each month on housing? Because you want to take that to the lender versus going to the lender and being like, hey, here's my income, pull my credit, how much can I afford? Well, you need to know how much you can afford each month and then match that up to what price house can you buy based on what the lender tells you about your mortgage. So that's step number one. Step number two, how much can I put down as a down payment? Because the lender's going to ask you that, and that has a big impact on the house that you could buy. Now, there's a huge misconception that it takes 20% down to buy a house. That is not true. The average first-time home buyer is not putting 20% down. They're putting down single-digit percentages, and there are lots of options: 5% down, 3.5% down, 0% down. Even get money back. You can even get paid to buy a first house in certain situations. And so if you are thinking, hey, I got to save 20% down, you need to reach out and we will help you explore what options you have. Third thing that I think you need to consider is, what is my long-term financial plan around real estate? Well, if you don't have a financial plan at all, maybe that's the place to start. What do I need to save moving forward? What do I think about retirement? And how does real estate fit into that plan? In my opinion, if you have real estate as part of your financial plan for the future, man, there's no easier way to get in the door than to do it with your primary residence. If you want to invest in real estate and buy an investment property, you got to have a bigger down payment. You have to manage the property. The interest rate's higher on investment properties. You can use your personal residence to get in to own a house. And if you want to treat it like an investment property and rent out part of it or rent out a room, you can definitely do that. So ask yourself those three questions. Number one, how much can I spend each month on housing? What's my total housing budget? Two, how much do I have for a down payment? And three, what is my long-term real estate financial plan? When you know how much you can spend, how much you have for a down payment, and if real estate is part of your long-term financial plan, I bet we can help you get that plan into reality and unlock the home of your dreams to get that process started for you. So everybody, thanks for listening. Reach out if you have any questions. Everybody else, we will see you guys again next week.